We be tapping in your energy. About no enemies. I will fall on the drums. Let your heart on the beat. Hey y'all. Zayden, mic check me. Hey y'all. On the drums. Go. We be tapping in your energy. We be tapping in your energy. Hey y'all. Go stupid. Can somebody give me a mic check? Can y'all hear me good? Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna start in just a minute, y'all. Somebody type in the chat. Can y'all hear me fine? Yeah. They call us elemental beings. We ain't worried about no enemies. On the drums. Hey. Y'all check. We be hey. Be free. They call us elemental beings. Hey, hey, welcome everybody. We're gonna do a message, so y'all come on in, sit down. I'm just getting y'all energy right. If it's your first time being here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here for a reason. There is a message that you don't want to miss, okay? So I'm just letting people come on in. So make sure you guys share this video out. Make sure you guys hang around. This is a message you don't want to miss, okay? All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh. We unto the Most High. Yeah. We elemental beings. On the drum again. Let your heart be free. We be tapping in your energy. Hey. In your energy. We be tapping in your energy. We be tapping in your energy. Let's put some cards. We be tapping in your energy. Hey. Worry about no enemies. Let your heart be free. Hey. Ashe, everyone. Okay, let's stop the music real quick. Hope you guys are doing well in positive energy, attracting everything you desire like a magnet. Because who could do it better than you, boo? Nobody, right? I'm coming through with a live message for you guys. This was very important. As tired as I was in my human physical body, spirit was like you have to push through, perseverance. That's what we do, right? We have to push through. And there's a really important message here. Okay. If you're here, it's meant for you to hear this message. If this is your first time, welcome. We are elemental beings. I'm High Priestess LaLa, right? We come through with inspirational messages for the collective of people like us, right? People who are just trying to be their higher self, to live in their purpose, to, you know, uh, live according to the divine plan of oneness, right? Um, we love God over here, and we also respect all religions, right? So we don't knock anybody for what they do, but we spread light and love and positive energy. So if you find yourself here, it is for a reason, okay? I'm just gonna jump right into it, right? And if you find yourself resonating with the message, make sure you leave your girl some hearts, okay? Make sure you follow the page. If you haven't already, go check out your zodiac sign reading on our page. All 12 have been posted. We actually started off the week. We start off on Sundays. So if you have not already, make sure you go check out your zodiac sign reading, okay? Um, so by water, I connect with spirit through pure intent. Okay, so we about to tap in, y'all. I hope you guys had a good day. Okay, y'all doing good? My day was long, it was busy, and it just flew by. So I was like, the energy of evil, wants you to be like, oh, well, no, I can't do it. I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. When God is pushing you to do a thing, so you could be feeling that energy as well. And it's very important when you feel this kind of energy to really push through because, when God is pushing you to do a thing, know that evil is also pushing for you to not do that thing. So, you could be in the energy of feeling this as well. Push through. Okay. So let's see. So I got some downloads for you guys. Take it how it resonates, right? If you're here, something's gonna resonate with you. Everything may not, and I'm okay with that. Some messages will resonate and some just won't. But at some point on this channel, you will find a message that resonates with you. Okay. Something's in the energy of Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Archangel Michael and energies of lightness. All praise to the Most High Divine God and Ashe to the ancestors. Okay. So there is someone in my energy, and you are wondering why life is apparently getting better, but you still feel a bit of negative energy around you. This could be due to an article of clothing, shoes, or a piece of jewelry you may be holding on to. This item was to be left in the past with the person you got the item from. However, because it is still in good shape and of good value, you have failed to depart from this item. Hence, why you could be feeling this energy. Okay. So there's a person and you've been feeling some kind of negative energy. Even though life is getting better for you, you've been praying more, you really have faith in God, and I feel like you're headed in the right direction. But what we do as humans, we tend to hold on to things, right? And we don't understand that when God is moving us from one chapter to another, we don't have to worry about taking anything from that chapter. All we have to do is literally, butt naked, pretty much, like just go, right? Anything that we have to leave in that chapter, it's okay. We get better, right? So when God moves us into a different chapter in life, we must be willing to learn to leave everything in the previous chapter. So you could be holding on to things that someone has given you, hence why you could be having some negative energy around you, right? So let's say you got let's say you got a watch from a man or woman that had negative intentions for you, right? Now you have this watch on that this person bought you, and you say you're separated from them, but even things are energy, right? So you have this energy on your arm that that this watch contains energy from the person that gave it to you, right? So you have this watch on your arm, and because it's a nice watch, you may not want to get rid of it, right? And it's like, okay, well, I'm holding on to this watch because this is a dope watch I have on my arm, but the energy behind the watch is very negative, right? Hence while you could be doing a lot of spiritual cleaning and things like that, but you still have this negative energy on your arm. Okay. So anything that we lose, if we work hard and believe God is, you know, Yahweh, He that is, or I am, right? Then everything that we lose, we always get more back. You don't even have to worry about it, right? It's like that kind of energy. Hey, Alton, how are you? Right? So there's something about that. So you could definitely be holding on to some things from people and places that, those things, those items should have been left where you got them from, right? Like that kind of energy. Imagine having like all kinds of little trinkets around your home from everybody you used to date, right? What kind of energy would that be around your house, right? If you had, Boo Boo got you this pot set, and then Stink got you the table set, and then Boo Man got you the couch. Your house got all kinds of energy in there, right? So we have to be able to depart with things when God moves us to another chapter, and know that God will provide us with more, right? As long as we work hard and we believe, and we keep our faith, and we have good intentions behind the things we're doing, and we live by the word, we will be okay, right? So don't be afraid to depart with things, okay? Remember that things of the world, they don't lead to anything but death and disease anyway, right? So ultimately, the goal here is to ascend spiritually, right? Becoming your highest self spiritually, and really, like, imagine, like, being a person that you like, really trying to have a clean slate, like you really want to be a good person, you really want to walk in the energy of the Most High God, right? So it is very important that we are able to let go of these earthly things, and sometimes we don't realize, little small things like pieces of jewelry or clothes that we hold on to from people can really put a blockage in our lives, right? It's negative energy. When we hold on to things, it's almost like we don't believe that God will give us something again or give us something better, right? It's like we hold on to things for dear life, thinking that, if we let this thing go, that we can never get it back, right? Like that kind of energy. It can't be the money if somebody else bought it for you. That can't be what's really making you keep a thing, right? But let's see. Could be. Okay, next. We got be careful of the spiritual vampire. Okay? Since we are all affected by spiritual vampires, it is very important that we protect ourselves. Okay? Uh, so a spiritual vampire is a person who drains your energy, right? They like suck it away slowly over time. And it's crazy because a lot of times the people that are energy vampires in our lives don't even understand that they are energy vampires in our lives. And we can also be energy vampires in other people's lives because it's just something that it is what it is, right? So you know how like um your Aunt Lisa, right? So your Aunt Lisa, you go to Aunt Lisa's house, and it's like soon as you leave Aunt Lisa's house, you start feeling like you have like a strange sickness all of a sudden, right? That's could be because when you're leaving from Auntie's house, your energy is drained, and now you feel spiritually out of alignment, so you feel sick. Sometimes like it's not a cold, it's spiritual, right? You can be out of alignment spiritually, and it'll have you feeling like you have symptoms of a cold. No, baby, your spirit is not in alignment, right? So anyway, or it could be a person that calls you, and you almost don't answer because you know after talking to them, you're probably gonna need a nap. You know that person that just they drain your energy. Like it could be a person, for example, I know there have been people in my life, right, before I spiritually ascended. I always thought I was a person that could give really good advice, you know, because I could see God gave me this particular kind of eye, right? So I would give advice to people, and I stopped wanting to give advice to people because I would give them advice and they would do totally the opposite of the advice, which I mean, I would do the same thing. That's what we do as humans, you know, we ask for advice and then we do the opposite, right? So for a while I was like, I'm not giving no advice, right? But um what was my point of that, y'all? I can't even remember. But the point was that, okay, so you can have a person, right? And let's say that this person, they call me for advice all the time, and it's like, oh my gosh, right now I'm hesitating to pick up the phone because like about to drain my energy with some stuff I already done told you to do. I already gave you a recipe to clean this up, right? And now you about to sit here and tell me 50 different things about you did everything but what I told you to do when what I told you to do would have been beneficial to your life, right? So I had to learn that, this is a part of my assignment. And for one, for me, it's different because it's a part of my assignment. But you can have people that do things like this in your life, after talking to them, you can feel spiritually drained, tired, like you need rest, right? So be careful of spiritual vampires because, like I said, when people are spiritual vampires in your life, they typically don't even know. Like it could be your cousin that doesn't have a car, so she's always calling you to take her to the store. And she doesn't mean any harm. She just doesn't have a car and y'all family. So why you can't take her to the store, right? But it could be frustrating in your spirit because, even though you love her dearly and you want to take her to the store all the time, you have your own life too, maybe even your own children, your own family. You can have your own business side hustle, whatever you do. And, that little bit of time that you get, you can be really wanting it for yourself, right? But so it can be spiritually draining. So we have to learn how to set boundaries in everything that we do. Okay. So spiritual vampires, make sure you pay attention to that. Okay. Don't let people drain your spirit here. So let's see. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Right. All right. So let's tap into some energy. Hmm. Oh, let's pull from what's the tea. Let's see what's going on with the what's the tea. Mm-hmm. 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 Y'all, let me see, y'all. Hold on, y'all. My cards is all twisted up. Okay. All right, let me see. There we go. Okay. Thank you guys for the hearts. Keep them coming. Thank y'all. Hey, everybody. Love you guys. All right, y'all. Let's get in. So, okay, first and foremost, before I get into the message, I got some names. Y'all know I always hit some names, ain't it? Okay. So, let's see here. There is, okay. Uh, let's see. Okay. So, I picked up something about Welton, Arizona, 85356. You could be from here. You could have visited here. I don't know. Something about Welton, Arizona's here. Okay. I also picked up the name Gabrielle, Jelly Roll, Brett, Kaiser, Mercedes, Dawn, Shaky, Max, Sasha, Berkeley. Uh, did I say Mercedes? Dawn, Quest, Garrett, Mason, Troy, Halo, Curtis, Precious, Jelly. Okay. This could be your name or significant here. Okay. There's something about 222. Okay. Balance and harmony is coming out for you. Okay. You could be like really, getting into divine alignment. That's what I'm picking up for you. Is something about like divine alignment. I feel like, you have literally like been making sure everything is leveled in life. There's something about you really becoming more balanced, okay? Balance gives you peace too, right? But it's something about that here, balance and harmony for you. 222 is coming out. Okay. I got the number 35 and the number 33, number 47. You could be 25, 33, or 47 years old. I got that showing up. There's also something about, let's see here, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You could be visiting here. You could have just visited here. I don't know. Something about Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is coming out. I just heard Dolly Parton. Okay. Let's see. Also, I channel 36 Mafia. I gotta stay fly. I gotta stay fly. Till I die. I gotta stay. However it go, right? It's something about that here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, y'all. So we got travel coming out for you. Okay. So you could be in the energy of traveling, or there's someone and you're like, 2025, instead of doing, regular traditional Christmas and holidays, we're traveling. Me and my family are traveling more. Okay. You could be wanting to explore things a lot more. You could be wanting to go to new places. I'm hearing new horizons. There's something about that here. Okay. You could be like traveling internationally for the first time this year in 2025. I'm seeing someone with their passport. Okay. There could be also someone, you could be like a flight attendant. Okay. You could travel for work here. There's something about travel. I'm also picking up like a post office postal worker. Okay. Kudos to you. I remember one time I worked at the post office. Let me tell y'all, oh my gosh. So my dad is a retired postmaster, and he was also in the military, right? Man, I had got a job at the post office, and oh my gosh, y'all. It was so bad because first and foremost, I could not get back on time, right? The regular that was driving for the post office, he used to be just driving so fast when we were in training, when he was training me. He used to be driving so fast, he would stop like this, right? And he would have a whole bunch of packages that he needed to deliver because he was in like a more royal area where, they had a lot of packages coming. So he was like, "Oh my gosh, you had to be back like 5 o'clock or something like that." And boy, oh boy, was I struggling, right? So anyway, it was already an issue because the postmaster, she didn't like me. She was a sister of my nationality, and she was just one of those spirits that was like, I just don't like her just because, right? One of those kinds. So I was okay with that. So we used to have to be back by 5 o'clock. Well, man, I'm telling you, this man would drive and he would be like, he could barely stop the mail truck because he would barely have time to get back, right? And he was older than me at the time. I was a lot, probably a little bit younger and a little bit more able to get the job done physically, right? So anyway, man, I get out there after training and I get to drive in the mail truck and it's so many packages and I'm just struggling and it just wasn't for me. I come from like I'm a customer service manager, supervisor, corporate America type person, right? That's what I've done my pretty much my whole life. So that is the kind of work I do. So, it was different for me already. So, long story short, um, long story short, one day it was so much mail and it was so busy, y'all. And I was like, I cannot do this. So I remember I parked that mail truck and I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm ready to quit. And I was like, you think I should do it? Because every time I used to do something, I always had to call my mom, like, Mom, do you think I should do this? I was doing it anyway. I already had made up in my mind that, like, this is what I'm doing. I just needed her to okay it so I wouldn't feel so bad when I did it. That was like a codependent, that was a toxic codependency that I had. Okay. All right. Like I was like, okay, no, I cannot do this unless my mom say this is okay, right? So I call her and I'm like, Mom, I just cannot do this. This is so overwhelming. I don't know how they do this. Mind you, at the time, I'm probably out of shape. I'm not as out of shape though. I'm not as out of shape at the time. I had a child, but I had got my weight back together, right? So, but it just was like I had lost 5 pounds in like 2 weeks, right? They was killing me out. So I called my mom and okay, so let me tell y'all what made me call my mom. Okay, so let me get the story right. So I called my mom because you're supposed to go get gas before you start your route. Well, boy, oh boy, you know how your day start and you're negative, you got negative energy. You might hit your foot on the bed and then you just mad, right? So you just mad. And now your day just starts off and it's just the energy's wrong. So my energy was wrong. It started off wrong because I already knew in my head that I don't want to be here. This lady don't like me and I don't like this job, right? So okay. So I'm supposed to go get gas and I forget. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm driving to go deliver the mail and guess what? I run out of gas. I'm like, okay, Ma, I'm just ready to quit. I'm just ready to leave this thing here and this is it, right? So long story short, I ended up getting help to recover the vehicle and I was like, this is it. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to tell you, you could have had an experience like that, right? I don't know. You could have had some kind of experience where you had tried to do something different and it was just, I don't know, very difficult. You could have done like UPS, Amazon, something. I don't know. I just see that uniform here, so I thought that was a relevant story. But there's something about travel here for you. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, reflecting. Okay. So there's someone reflecting. I see someone like journaling. You could be journaling right now. You could be like practicing yoga, meditation. Okay. There's something about you reflecting here. Okay. I don't know. You could be traveling back in time as well, right? You could be going down like memory lane here, is what I'm saying. Okay. You could be like really trying to reflect on things that have stopped you from growing and how you can change those things, right? There's something about your growth here. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, you're reflecting. Okay, look, we got Boss Daddy coming on for you. I love this. You could be traveling for work here. Okay, we got Boss Daddy, right? It says stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big, big energy. Okay, this could be you here. Okay, there's something about you here. I don't know. You're in boss daddy energy, man or woman. It could be because you have been, trying to clean yourself up spiritually. You've been reflecting, you've been traveling down memory lane, and I'm seeing someone you've been doing shadow work. You've been digging into the little cracks and crevices where the pain is from your childhood, and you've been intentionally healing yourself, right? So there's something about you leveling up spiritually. When you are willing to do shadow work and willing to allow God to help you heal so that you can heal other people, this is where that energy comes from. Boss daddy, there's something about you leveling up here. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, there's spiritual abundance here, but not only spiritual abundance. I feel like there's a person where your life could be like literally changing. You could have been struggling at one time and now you could be more stable. You could be saying, you could be a person that maybe, you couldn't hold on to money to save your life, but now you're able to keep a little bit of emergency funds, right? You're starting to learn that you don't have to buy everything that you see, but it's okay to treat yourself, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But you're learning that, save more, spend less kind of energy. I feel like, you've been really reflecting on how you spend your time. I feel like, you've been really reflecting on your business. This is good energy for you. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I like this energy. There could be someone traveling to see their dad as well. You could be like, going to go visit your dad. You could have gone to go visit your dad recently. Your dad could become you could have a transition father, and he could be like coming to you in your in the astral realm in your sleep. I'm picking that up as well. Okay, there's someone astral traveling, and your father could have passed away, and you guys are communicating in the sleep state in the dream realm. Hmm. Good energy. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This could have been a man that was very stable, rich, business owner, CEO, something like that. Hmm. There's several different scenarios that I see here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Now we do have something about a drama starter here. Okay. I feel like that's because, whenever you are trying to do something positive, there's always going to be negative. There's a duality to everything, right? So we know that there are always going to be people that start things, right? When we become wise, we learn that problems will always exist, right? Um, Begin to know that they will be there and just be prepared to, take action. That's it, right? There is something about a drama starter here. There's someone that literally, you know, when you are moving to a higher level, there's always people that want to start drama. There's people that want to talk about your past, people that you dated, people, who you slept with, what you eat, what you smell like. People want to talk about everything, right? That kind of energy. So I feel like spirit is just really wanting you to be mindful. Okay, there are some people here and they do love starting drama. Okay, I'm sure you're already aware of this. You could be like in the energy of keeping things to yourself, and I feel like that's good for you. Okay, as you're in this boss daddy energy, you could be needing to keep your plans secret, right, between you and the divine. A lot of times when we tell people, humans, our hopes, dreams, and wishes, what do? Well, they spoil them. Why? Imagine when you tell your sister, like, girl, I was thinking about opening up a restaurant, right? And I think it would be such a good idea, XYZ. And your sister's like, girl, I don't think you should do that. It's 50 restaurants right there, right? That kind of energy, right? That is the energy we need to stay away from and be aware of, right? That's broke ass energy, right? There are so many people that will steal your dreams, friends, family, and loved ones. Okay, don't allow anyone to do this here. Okay, there's something about broke ass energy. I feel like you have big dreams because you're supposed to have a big dream because you are a big receiver. There's so much that God has in store for you. You haven't even seen half of the treasures that you are meant to have here. Okay, there could be someone else mad because they could be seeing you like being upgraded spiritually, and they could be really struggling financially here. Okay. There could be someone trying to get back in your energy because they don't have any money, any finances, any resources. This person could be at wit's end. Okay. Remember, spirit, remember when we talked in the beginning, the message was we don't go backwards, right? There's something about a spiritual vampire, right? An energy that comes in and sucks you dry. This could be a person that you always give money to. Okay, right? You know, sometimes, we really have to be careful because, I've seen people like, be in the energy of wanting love so bad that they will, feed a person's addiction, right? And um, we can't keep doing that, y'all, right? Yeah, something about a dirty offer. Look, we got a dirty offer and an offer. So I feel like, I don't know, you have a choice, right? There's something that you could be offered here. And I feel like with dirty offer and offer here, and offer and dirty offer, I feel like you're really going to have to use your discernment. Okay? Spirit gave you discernment and you're really going to have to use it here because you can have a choice between two things, and one is a good offer and one is dirty. It's like light and dark kind of energy. I feel like spirit is really wanting you to be careful about this here. I don't know. You could be having like a trickster spirit around you. Okay. If someone offers you like some kind of tea, some kind of drink, some kind of cocoa, I wouldn't drink it. Hmm. There could be something in it. Okay. Hmm. You could be a person that was affected by like a date rape or something like that. I'm sorry. Like you could have experienced this at some time in life. There could have been someone that like yeah, did something to your drink or something. I don't know. I just seen that. You could have been like maybe a teenager or a young woman, maybe in your 20s is just what I just seen. This could have been a real traumatizing experience here is what I'm picking up. Hmm. You could also be having like flashbacks from this. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. But there's something about an offer here. One's dirty, one's clean. I don't know, Divine Being. You're gonna have to make a wise choice here. I'm hearing discernment, discernment, discernment. That's all I hear. Something about you know what you're supposed to do, what the right choice is. There's something trying to trick you here. Okay? Something I feel like something's trying to trick you out of your prize here. There's two offers. One is an illusion. Okay. One offer is very stable, sturdy, and secure. And there's a second offer that is an illusion. It could be dressed up much prettier than the other offer, but you know, everything that glitters ain't gold, boo, right? Something about that. Hey, Hierophant, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, look, we got the snow leopard coming out for you. It says self resilience. You are strongly independent and often show integrity. Let's see here. Your integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Right? So there's something about you being silent, remember? Okay? As you reflect, as you take time here, I don't know. I see you studying something or really focusing on something. And Spirit is really wanting you to take your time here. Okay? Want to take me off of here? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so the snow leopard is coming out, you know. It's very important for you, integrity, right? Integrity is important for your best outcome. So spirit is wanting you to integrity. You remember I was telling you there's a dirty offer here. There's an offer that's very good, and then there's a dirty offer. Spirit is wanting you to make sure that you choose with integrity. There's something about that here. There could be someone trying to jeopardize your integrity, your spiritual integrity, right? You know how somebody like a narcissist can kind of like manipulate a person like that's naive, or you ever been in a relationship and you really really love a person, and before you spiritually ascend you don't really understand what true real divine love is. So sometimes those things that we love, we can do things that are not the best for us. Well, I feel like that kind of energy, it has to go here, right? Yeah. So be careful with this offer here, divine being. There's something about this offer. Yeah, look, we got maze coming out for you. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze, okay? I feel like, yeah, this is really good energy. No matter how many times, like, um, you get halfway there and then you feel like you don't know the rest of the way to get there, just keep trying to get there anyway. God is going to guide you there to your divine path and where you belong. Don't give up. The point is to, when you feel lost, know that there is a way through the maze, even if it doesn't feel like it, right? You know, I was talking to a lady today, and she was really flustered because she needed an item that I had, and I wasn't able to give it to her. unfortunately, and she really needed it. And she just her spirit was really down, and I could tell by the way she was speaking. So I told her that trouble doesn't always last, and she said, "Well, I know that. I'm actually, a member. I'll just say a member. I'm not going to say her ranking, but a member of a congregation." She said, but um, that gets old after a while. And I said, "Wow, right." So, don't think that you're the only one struggling with trying to get through, right? Just know that when you are lost in the maze, just keep trying to find your way. Keep calling on God and you will be guided through the maze, right? Don't get it twisted, right? No matter how many times you slip and fall, if you call for the energy of God to pick you up, you will be picked up, right? That's the promise here, okay? We got trust coming out for you. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. And that is 100%, right? That's like, even our trust in God, right? In order for our relationship to God with God to uh thrive, we have to literally have trust, have faith, right? We have to have faith that, everything that we are promised, we believe that God is going to take care of it. And so, that allows our divine relationship to thrive. Well, I feel like, Spirit is also wanting you to trust yourself that, there's someone and God has given you the intuition you can see, you know, God has given you a voice to speak, right? And, you could be feeling like you're lost in a maze. You could be feeling like you don't trust yourself or you don't think that whatever it is that you're supposed to do is what you're supposed to do. But Spirit is saying trust here. You have to believe and trust. Okay. Something about that's here. Okay. Evil spirits will try to come in and trick and confuse you, wanting you in this kind of energy. But this kind of energy doesn't belong to you. This is not what is meant for you. You are divine. Okay. So, that energy, if you're in that energy, that's the energy that you can literally get out of. Um, all we have to do is change our mindset a lot of times. And I know it's that, it sounds easier said than done, but literally, when you have true faith and you start changing your mind and knowing that, okay, things are always going to be happening, right? That's the first thing we have to realize. There is always going to be something that goes wrong. You have to remember there are things in the divine order that are, there are things that God already knows these things are going to happen, right? It's supposed to go this way. It's going to lead to the greatness in the end, right? So if we understand that things are always going to happen and we approach things like, okay, you know what? I'm already prepared because we know in life shit happens. Things happen all the time. You know how you can expect to be to work early and then you could end up being late, right? You could be like thinking you're about to get a new car and then here comes a old bill you owe and now they done took the money out your account and you're short, or maybe whatever, things always happen, right? But you have to have trust that God is going to take care of you. Yes. If you believe this, it allows you to have a thriving relationship, right? You don't have to worry about anything because guess what? Things are always going to be happening, right? Around me, to me. But I know that I'm going to be okay, right? See, because life is of the spirit, right? The flesh is of nothing but death and disease. But if you fill yourself with positivity, right, you'll be okay. Something about trust here. Okay. Let's see. We got Mame Kawaba Bang coming out for you. Good energy. Speak up. Okay. So, this is for my African goddess deck, right? You could be really needing to speak up a lot more, right? I don't know. She has on like this watery royal kind of like blue, it's something about your emotions here. You could be holding back emotions and not really being verbal about how you feel to people, right? You have to understand that Spirit is saying, trust, speak up, right? How are things gonna change if you don't speak up? There's something about speaking up here. Maim, Kawawa, bang. Okay. I don't know. I see something about like freedom. I see something about like being bold, being courageous, um, stepping out, ready to take action. She looks like she is ready for action, whatever. You want a picture, I can give you a picture. You ready to walk, I can give you a walk, whatever. This person is prepared. Number 33 could be significant. You could be 33 years old in my energy. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hierophant, come here. You ready to hop? Hmm? No, I'm saying, are you coming out here at all? Okay. All right, cool. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to check something with him. But yeah, speak up is coming out for you. You know, you could be holding on to things that need to be said. There's something about your truth because you have a truth within you. When you are a divine being, you come with a certain kind of truth, and you could be holding on to this truth and not speaking up, right? There's something about your intuition here. I'm hearing, I can tell the real from the fake. When will you get the picture? Okay, something about you being able to tell the real from the fake. Okay, I don't know. Something about a veggie platter. I don't know, but I speak up. Let's see. We got Queen Nandy coming out with intuition. I told you it's something about your intuition here. I told you you are tapped in. Something about, the color blue. Her dress is very royal blue. The color blue is for intuition. There's something about you being so connected spiritually. You have a very divine intuition. It's like, I don't know, you could be a person that you could be like, I don't know, you could prophesize things or something. You could see things like before they happen or something, before they come. You could be see, I don't know, something about like childbirth or something. I don't know. You could be a person that like you can always tell people when they're pregnant or when they're having a baby. It's something very special or something is here. Some kind of intuition. Something with your intuition. I don't know. You could see something. Hmm. You could be like a tarot energy reader in my energy. I don't know. Something about your intuition is here. Something about you seeing a little bit deeper, a little bit further. I don't know. You could be like a person where you don't fit in with people in like your own age bracket or something like that. You can hang with people maybe older than you. Hmm. I don't know. Something about you seeking wisdom. We got the raccoon coming out and it says inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ability to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. This came out twice. Practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Okay. I don't know. There's something about integrity here. Okay. You have a lot of work to do, and Spirit is just wanting you to be ready for the ride. Trust the process. You got this, right? You have the job because God knew that you could get the job done. This is something that you guys discussed before you even came here. God was like, look, boo, okay, you going down here, you going to do this work, right? Now, every day ain't gonna be easy, boo, but every day I promise that you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it. You're gonna eat on the days you feel like you don't have enough for food. On the days that you thought that you wouldn't be able to pay your bills, I'm gonna provide so your bills are paid, right? Now you might have to take a punch, right? Somebody might verbally attack you. Someone could injure you with a gun, right? Someone could accuse you of doing something that you didn't do, but trust that I'm going to take care of you, right? And there's someone you're literally starting to believe this and it's showing up, right? But I feel like Spirit is just wanting you to remember there is a dirty offer here. Remember, we fight against principalities, spirits, right? It's spiritual. You could even be battling like the dirty offer could be like, imagine you being a person and, you're striving for divinity, you're striving to work in the energy of lightness for the divine. And, you know, um, the dirty offer could be, going back to your old ways, right? like that kind of energy. Don't take that dirty offer. Remember, there's two offers here, right? Make sure you choose wisely. If you feel yourself, falling and going backwards, you make sure you, God, look, lift me back up, right? I need help. I need to get back up here, right? Don't allow yourself to keep falling, girl. Don't allow yourself to keep falling, boy. Get back up, right? There's something about that here, okay? Hmm. Let's see. Look, we got yes. Get back up, girl. Get back up, boy. Okay. Yes. Trust your intuition. I told you, your intuition is popping, boo. Whoever you are. Okay, can't nothing get past you, right? But I feel like, also when our intuition is very strong, we got to be careful. So don't forget, divine being, when you are a person that can see spiritually, don't go around just judging people, right? And don't go around just trying to always see everything about everybody, because then we can become, judgmental and start picking people apart, right? We want to make sure that, we're not abusing our gifts, but we're also not letting people abuse us by not using our gifts, right? Does that make sense? Like a balance here? Okay. So trust your intuition, right? But also allow yourself to vibrate in the energy of love by seeing the good in everything, even the things that don't love you or see the good in you. Find the good in those things, and you will live a life of in a high vibration. See, love and authenticity are the highest vibrations ever, right? So if you're being authentically you and you are vibrating in love, shorty, you're gonna win in life, right? Okay. That was your message, y'all. I love you guys so much. I think the Hierophant will be back shortly. I just wanted to pop on with this little message before I lay down for the night. Um, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning. I might jump on here for a morning matinee. If you're not already and you enjoyed the message, make sure that you go ahead and follow the page. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out your zodiac sign reading on our page. I want to thank everyone that has been sending in spiritual donations, booking personal readings with us, following us on our other platforms. We're Elemental Beings Divine News on YouTube, following us on Facebook, our different platforms, just showing us love, right? Interacting with our videos and our content. We do this for you guys, and we love you guys so much. And I hope you have a great evening. God bless you, and Ashe. I'm out of here.